What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Dan here, and we are looking at another brand new action figure. We are looking at a Marvel Legends here, and it is the Dragon Man figure. Before I get into the figure and into the video, please, if you haven't already, I would really appreciate if you like this video and subscribed to my channel. I would really appreciate that. I've been growing very consistently over the past couple months, and I'd really appreciate the help along the way. So if you could do those things, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below, I would appreciate that. Anyway, here we are with Dragon Man. Now, this figure is pretty interesting because this is like the first thing that's happened since Giant Man, and it was kind of HasLab-esque in the way it was released. Not exactly, it wasn't crowdfunded. They didn't need to hit a certain goal, but you pre-ordered this a year ago, and they were only going to make the ones that they pre-ordered, maybe a couple extras, So this may be hard to come by in the future. I'm not sure. I think maybe you can still order it on Hasbro's site, but this figure is very exciting. I think after the Giant Man figure, they really didn't want to do any more HasLabs because lots of people complained about the figure and they're kind of just done sticking their neck out trying to, create these figures. But I'm excited for Dragon Man here. He's a Fantastic Four villain or character. I'm not too familiar with him, but the figure looks really sick. And this year they announced, in a similar way, they're going to be doing Mephisto. So Mephisto is going to be a taller figure with his throne. So that's exciting. But let's take a look here. So you can see right here, we have Dragon Man, and as you bring down here, the Fantastic Four are on the top of the box. So you can kind of see they were there all along at the top. Kind of cut off by my camera. That's okay. And there they are. So with the back here, he does come with some cool accessories, looks like. And he comes with 2 sets of wings, and I believe that his tail is bendable. But yeah, I'm excited about this figure. I have been building up my Fantastic Four collection too, so I'm excited to add him to it. I don't know how I'm gonna get him in there, but anyway, that'll be for a different video, me putting him in the collection. Anyway, I'm really excited. I just got this yesterday. I'm actually filming this with my camera. I just got a brand new camera, which I'm excited about. Yeah, anyway, let's get into it. I'm gonna open this guy up and I will be right back. All right, guys, we're back here, and you may look at Dragon Man and be like, he seems like he's missing some things, and you would be correct. He doesn't have his tail and he doesn't have his wings. A bit of assembly required for this guy, so I figured I would just do it with you guys. So here he is real quick, and he's missing everything. So here's his tush you guys can take a look at. And I got all the stuff back here, or behind him. So I figured I would just do this. Maybe this makes a video, maybe it doesn't, but why not document it? Oh, the tail looks really cool, or feels really cool. Wow. So here's the tail, by the way. Lots of good sculpting and stuff you can get out of this. I like that. I mean, I didn't really show it off too well, but anyway, I think it's pretty easy. You just kind of shove it in there. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I got this off camera. All right, I feel like I got it. There we go. Kind of shove it in there. Shove it up his butt. It's looking good. And then it's got 2 sets of wings here. Oh, I knocked him over. My fault. Let me get this out of the way. Making a mess of my toy room right now. There he is. Okay. Well, the 2 wings, I'm going to take them both out here. There's one, and then I think the big set here. Wow, these look so cool. I am about these wings right here. Ow. Okay. So here are the other wings. So right here you got these right here, which are kind of like a more closed wing. And then you have these right here, which are a little more spread out. Kind of wish there was red on these. Even though they're closed, there would still be red there. No? All right, let's put these in. My big complaint right now is, like, I don't know how easy these are going to me to get back out if I want to switch them. Oh, pretty easy. Okay, I just took it out. All right, I'll show that. Dude, he looks sick. I have no idea who about... I didn't know this character existed. You know, I'm not mainly a Marvel person. I am more of a DC fan. Stand up. Hold on. Let's get these out of the way. I need his tail to help support him here. Oh my god. Alright, I'll be right back. I want to get him standing, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, here we are with Dragon Man. All standing now. He kind of needs his tail to, like, balance him out, especially when he's got these wings on, because they're a little heavier. You notice how, like, figures have, like, capes or something, like, they tend to fall backwards all the time. He kind of has that issue here, but he looks fine. He can stand fine. And the tail really does help. But he is looking great. Now, before we get into it, let's just look at some of the accessories he comes with. I'm going to take a bunch of pictures of this guy too, so be sure to go over and check out my Instagram where I'll put up the photos of him. But he comes with this nice book here, which is cool, because I guess he's a smart guy if it's focusing. There you go. It says Future Foundation on it. If it wants to focus, there we go. Comes with a pair of spectacles. Here, let me zoom in here. Nope, that didn't work. There he is. There's little spectacles. He's got an extra pair of hands here. So he's got like holding hands, and now he's got his fisted hands here. He's got a set of them, and they feel really good. I really like he's got this like scaly texture all over him, which is really nice. And I'll show that off in a sec. But he is looking fantastic. Let's get into this guy here. Now, we'll start here with the head sculpt here. If my camera wants to look at it. Hold on. So the head sculpt is actually really... He's got a very big head compared to his body, as you can see here. His mouth opens like that, which is really cool. But yeah, look at that head sculpt. I really like that. You can see here on the shoulders, like he's got all this like scaly like texture on it. It's not all over, like his chest isn't like that, but most of his body is like that. Kind of in the parts you would expect to see it. My camera is not focusing. There we go. You can see he's got all these scales and everything. And then he's got like all these like marks and stuff on his hand or his wrist here, which I really like. He's got obviously got them on both sides. But yeah, dude, look at the way that looks. I love that. All those like scales and everything look really, really nice. He's got some trunks on, as you can see. The legs also looking really nice. Got that scaly texture and all that. He's got some pretty good articulation as well. I'll go over that in a sec. Just want to really cover all this detail. And we'll take a look here at the wings. The wings look magnificent, honestly. Just looking at the back of them, they look great. Come on, stand up, guy. Now I gotta hold his tail. But you can kind of see here, he's got like all these like rips and tears in his wings. Almost said his cape. There's wings. And you can see right here where like I guess the bones of his wings would really be. They have that scaly texture again. And it's, wow, I really like the way that looks, man. It's weird, I didn't notice the holes from the front, but I noticed them in the back. They are obviously there on both sides. I just only noticed them when they're on the back, as you can see, it's got all these holes and stuff. I like that. All right, now let's take a look at this articulation here. So, as far as articulation goes, he kind of has what you would expect with most bigger figures, and it's actually really good. He doesn't have like that like thing with the new Hulk that the new Hulk has, the Maximum series, where like the chest like compresses, like it's a soft material. Doesn't have that, but it does go in pretty far, which this is really good for posing right here. Then for the arms and everything, they do go, this butterfly joint does go back pretty far too, which is nice. I like that. As you can see, you got a good range of motion with him. And then it's got the bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, although this one doesn't want to bend. Theoretically double jointed. I'm just realizing now they aren't bending. There we go. Finally got that one. Good wrist articulation, nothing special there. He does have some ab articulation, which does really get him bent forward pretty far, which is nice. And bent far pretty back. Kicking up. Double jointed. God, the knees and the elbows are just a pain. Okay, I mean, once you get them moving, I guess I really haven't got them moving, but they can move. It's kind of a pain. Good toe or ankle articulation's got that pivot there, and does have toe articulation. Although the toe articulation doesn't go up very far, it goes down. Like it's kind of hindered. Like it's got like some weird little flap there. Yeah, my camera doesn't want to focus. I gotta learn how to use it. Anyway. Take a look at the tail real quick as well. I'm going to take these wings off real quick because they're kind of just getting in the way. And the wings do have like a flapping that they can do if you want them to, and they do rotate up if you would like. Let's see, I'm going to take them off real quick. But here's about his wings, and the tail does like have a lot of bendiness to it. In theory it should be able to bend, but it really doesn't. Just kind of, this is the most bending I've been able to get out of it, is what you see here. It's not really too articulate. Come on. Like, yeah, it's kind of just gonna chill there. It doesn't really move too much. Keep trying, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna put the other wings on too. And just take a look here at him, and I'll also put his glasses on him. So here's the other wings, which I kind of like these wings actually. I probably will have them with the other wings, but these look nice. Then I really want to get his glasses on. Oh! Hold on. Well, I'm sure they stay on at some point. I don't know how to get them to stay. I'm not going to try that hard, because I'm not going to have them posed like that. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm going to get them in a sweet pose, and we'll get into the outro. All right, guys, here we are. I got Dragman, and I did get him with his glasses on. I can try and zoom in for you guys, but the camera probably won't focus because it sucks. So anyway, he's looking really cool. I really like this figure. I know people are gonna be upset. You know, they paid, I think it was like I said, $85 for this figure, and there may be some minor faults with it that you don't love, but it's a really good figure. You know, I think for what we're paying, this is good. I don't think Hasbro's ever tried to, you know, get one over on us. It's just what the figures cost, what they have to sell them for. So I think it's worth it. I think it's a really cool figure. I hope my video can be informative for you guys, and making your decision whether now you want to buy it. I don't know if you still can buy it. Hopefully you did. But anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think down below. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I'm curious what you guys think of this figure. I really like it. I would have preferred the tail be a little more articulated. Like, I know they gave us like this bendy wire, and that's fine. But if they just gave us like an actually like, articulated tail, maybe I would have liked that a little bit better. Just because it doesn't really bend. Like, in theory, it's supposed to, but it doesn't really. You know, you have to really finagle it and all that. But yeah. Anyway, and he's really hard to get to stand. Giving me shades of McFarlane toys that I don't know how to stand. Anyway, guys, that's all I have to say about this figure. Hope you like it. Hope you liked the video. And peace out. His glasses fell off. Here they are. Anyway, guys, peace out.